No friends on a powder day. That's the rule. You wake up and it's snowing out, the whole morning is yours, and if you don't get up and get out there, you'll get left behind. When it's not a busy time of year in the mountains, the mountain is just wide open, and all the locals are meeting up, and all your friends. And the only thing that matters is just get up and get out there as fast as you can. And it's like a race for first chair. And it's just so much fun. It's like, it feels like you're hitting the jackpot. How lucky am I to live in these mountains? There was a crew of about 6 of us who skied together a lot. And like so many of my friends out west, they were just amazing skiers. And I learned as an adult, so I was not as fast or as good, but I skied hard and I loved to be out there. And they were always trying to get me onto harder trails. They would try to force me off the chairlift a certain way, or had lots of fun, and always trying to get me to ski these trees that were really hard and really narrow. And I seemed to always be digging myself out of some kind of tree well. And there's always fun and games out there and sneaking up on each other, and every once in a while, someone would smack your pole, or they would come and hit your binding with their pole and try to pop a binding off. It was all good fun, but every once in a while they would actually succeed, so it was pretty funny. Um, and there was always this unspoken rule, if you're not trying and if you're not falling too far behind, extreme friends stick with you, and they make you work for it, and they make you so much better. And then you point downhill and you're just blasting down these hills, and you're getting more runs in a few hours than most people get at a crowded resort in multiple days. So you're just up, down, and up and down. It's just the best feeling in the world, and it's just so freeing. And you can feel that excitement when you get into the parking lot before you even go. You're just breathing out that freezing cold smoke in the cold, and you feel your face peeking out, and it's right in your chest. You just want to go, you want to get out there. And then, the sounds like the clunk, clunk, clunk of your ski boots, and you're feeling your endorphins getting released, and you just know when you drop your skis, plunk, plunk, and clip, clip, and then off you go. And then the coolest part is it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and you've already had an entire day of skiing. You can ski through the trails, and sometimes you just have them all to yourself. And it's almost spiritual. And this is practically your backyard when you live there. And you get all your runs in early, you burn your legs out before lunch. And it's such a gift. It's a high. It's just a high. And you feel so accomplished, and you're just ready to take on the rest of the day. And it's just the best way to start the day. And then you have options to grab lunch with your friends, everybody around, so it's amazing. And then depending if it's your day off or the day just opens up, go home, take a nap, head back out for dinner. It's just jovial life and social and fun. And there's just great people in those ski towns, and they're so friendly. It's exhilarating that this is their world. And then ski, sometimes you can go ride your bike. Some days there's tailgates at A Basin. Some days you meet at the top of the mountain to just grab lunch and relax, and then just ski back down, and meander home. The sky's the limit out west. It's incredible. And on a work day, I was bartending, it was amazing. You could get a full morning of skiing in, and still be to work by noon. You had your ski pass, and you could just pull up, jump right out, and get right out on the mountain. And there's nothing better. The same really went for summertime too. Early morning start, you take a really intense hike, see the most beautiful vistas and views, and be done in time for work. And then work out there is so social too. I worked at a place called the Out of Bounds, and it was part of Keystone Resort. And I loved working there. It was just fun to me. And there was actually many of the same crew that I skied with, so we were really tight. We worked together and we played together. And we worked really hard, and we played hard. And that was kind of our motto. These guys, they really made me a better skier and a better outdoors person all around. We went on constant adventures, things like I would never have done in my life. Moab, Crested Butte, and Telluride were some of our favorite spots. Four-wheeling, hiking, camping. I lived 5.5 years in the Rocky Mountains, and it was one of the coolest experiences. I just loved my life there, and that was absolutely the freest version of me. This woman at 26 who knew herself, she was free, she was confident, and she was happy. That woman laughed all the time and felt really good in her body and in her own skin. And that was just a very exhilarating time. This is day 51, 90 days live and unfiltered. If you're in your own reinvention, come and walk with Rico and I. Subscribe below and rise out loud.